hello there, YouTube, and welcome to, I think it was a 57 degree Friday the 18th of July. It is now 63, and today, so we go from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It was 94, then 74, and then today, or 84, and then today 74. It's crazy. We've lost 10 degrees heat each day. Oh man, 74 is gonna feel fantastic. We love anything in the 70s. It feels great at 63. It's like a nice cool breeze to it. It just feels wonderful. There's a rabbit roaming around out there. But again, like yesterday, it was all foggy. You know, I don't think we made it to Castle Rock. Boop, it went sunshine for the rest of the day yesterday. It was just down here. Anyway, let's roll out and get this Friday over with and start a weekend. Almighty. Yo, come on along. 71 degrees, not a cloud in the sky.
Nope.
But the nice thing is it's Friday.
Yay.
Heck yeah.
I got something on my glasses already.
Yeah. Well, Mama, got caught in another traffic thing. We're late again.
Every day.
So let's roll on in there.
Alrighty.
People are going to think we're crazy.
I know.
Doesn't matter how early you leave,
we keep getting
traffic.
Caught.
Yeah. What the heck's going on today? Still don't know. We cut off and took back roads.
Yeah, because it was just backed up for as far as we could see.
Yep. Right, Mama?
All right, Paul.
Have a wonderful Friday.
You
See you as the day goes on, and look forward to the weekend.
Yes.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Holy moly. The difference between the new tank and the old tank. Wow, that's shocking how heavy that thing is. She's just absolutely saturated. You never hear anything in it, but man, the weight difference. It's easily twice the weight. And that's how, I mean, I'm not going to put it on a scale. I mean, I could show it, but that's what you do. It can only weigh a certain amount, or it's considered saturated. And the fact that the stuff is going through, it's a pass-through. It just goes straight through. You should be able to get no air through that thing until, the computer, well, it's buried back here. I got it out of the way. Until the computer triggers it. And it'll only do that over 4,000 RPMs. And please, every time I talk about the RPM thing on these 990 twins, the centrifugal clutch is sitting, this is the clutch cover, outer cover, but behind the clutch is a centrifugal clutch that, using centrifugal force, and these things that look like little hand barbell things, they roll out and lock that clutch in. The 1330s in no way, shape, or form has that. I showed you the HCM in that cover where I replaced the cover for the oil leaking clutch cover. That's all computer controlled hydraulics. This is purely physical. And so yeah, if you have the 1330, none of this matters. No RPMs of any kind. That purge valve on a 1330 is running when it's at any time, whether it's idling or not. So you can, if you listen, some of them are louder than others, and you hear them going click, 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 click. You can hear tick, 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 tick. And they sit farther. Is it on the left side? I don't remember where it's at, but it's close under the frame. So if you pay attention, you can hear it. I've only had one person complain about hearing the clicking. Some of them are louder than others. It's just a purge valve. It's all high quality Bosch stuff. So doesn't matter how much quality they have into them. If you overfill the tank and or run it constantly under 4,000 RPMs, the purge valve isn't purging the gases, both liquid and vapor, out of this tank. That's why that tank is so incredibly heavy, because it's full of gas. And the carbon, they had one apart at school. It's in a, or charcoal, whatever. It's in a bag, but the bag works like a filter, but when it breaks down enough, it becomes dust. And the dust comes up, as it's coming up into this purge valve, it builds up enough that it finally holds this thing open. And it's stuck. And usually by the time, people know things are going on and, they start acting really weird and running really weird, they come in and it's too late. It's, like I've said, we've tried to repair them a few times, and it lasts literally 100 miles or so and they're right back, or less. But yeah, 990 twins. If you have an RT, that ended in 2024. That was the first year of the 1330s, or 14, I'm sorry, 2014. So, and if you have an RS, or I think even the ST, I think those lasted through 14. I think they even lasted into 15 and 16 in other countries. But the RTs, all RTs in 2014 switched to the 1330 motor. But I get to, every time I talk about this, well, my 2017, do I need to worry about? Dude, no. 1330s, none of that. None of that pertains at all. At all. It's just the old twins. But crazy amount of stuff you got to get out of the way. And fighting those Oetiker clamps off, I've got a trick. You can see how often I've done this. If it'll focus on this. Come on, baby, focus. I'm not sure if it is. But look how damaged those teeth are on this thing. This is a snap-on, and they kept replacing them. And finally they discontinued them, and this is what they replaced them with, is this much shorter version. And you can see it's still nice and sharp. They're thicker and don't break off as easy, but I can't sneak behind that Oetiker clamp. And what I do is I reach behind there and I knock that thing loose. Once you get it loose, you just peel back and it snaps off. And you just kind of fold them loose enough that they come off. Anyway, that's all the no-go stuff. This hose is in great shape. I'll just reuse it. It's that fiber reinforced fuel line stuff. That's the one that goes to the purge valve. So it goes on like this, and this will go to the purge valve. And this is your tank, and this is the breather that goes out to the atmosphere. And it only go. I've seen people come in, back in the day, they'd come in, they go, man, I'm smelling gas really bad. And you walk out there on a hot day, and you crouch down on your knees, you look underneath, and you see this wave. They've saturated that thing so bad that it's like, it's gas fumes coming out of that thing. It's not pretty. It's not safe. That's why there's a recall, because where this goes out, actually you can see the hose right there where it's coming down, and then it pops out right there underneath. So it's way far away from exhaust and stuff. And before then, it was just a little hose that came over and just vented. It kind of popped up and vented over. But anyway, let me, at this point, I'm going to reverse and go back together. And I remembered after I got this thing on the bench last night, I never topped off his, see if I spin that underneath there so you can see. I don't know if I can do it in the way you can see it. Maybe I can. Here. I'll give her a good old try. Flip the lid open here. Make that tank glow. Oh yeah, you can see the fluid right there. It should, see that bracket up there? It should be right at that bracket. And that's still the same way with the new Spyders. Because you'll see the high mark. If you look from the top, the high mark is right there at that, on the top side of that bracket. That's what's holding that tank in. So he's that below where you want it. So top that off. I think I still got a bottle of green sitting up here somewhere. That might not be enough, but I got more down. Yeah, I can see a fresh bottle sitting right there. But anyway, let me get this thing done. So this boy, he is definitely wanting to ride it this weekend. He's wanting to ride it today, so let's get her done. How's that? 2017 seat fits right on there. Actually, 2010 through 19 will all fit. And there's this old raggedy thing. You put the rag on there to keep the duct tape from sticking to his britches. And I know who this was. If you're watching, if you watch, number one, I hope you guys aren't going down to Mexico with them new Spyders. And number two, for the second time, thank you very much. I think the other gentleman I swapped the seat for was a veteran as well. And it's been so long since I did that one, I forgot that it had the backrest in there. Pretty sure the other one did too. But I think I actually, the guy took the box. He wanted to put the seat on himself. But he's since come in. I don't remember if he had the backrest on it or not. That's way cool. Way cool. I'm just letting her run in here, let her get to a heat cycle. I've already done all the oil. I topped off his coolant bottle. She's hooked up to the old buds there to make sure everything's all happy with the world. Both O2 sensors working good. Going about 13, 8, 14 volts. She's charging nicely. All's good. You see, this is where you can shut fuel and ignition off on the front and rear, either fuel by itself or fuel and ignition. And before I put that in there, you hit the one, shut the rear or the front off, and it would just go wham. It's just further evidence that that rear cylinder is running in a lean condition, because it's detecting the vapors coming out of that canister, which is crazy heavy. But she's just sitting there purring. I mean, I just started up here maybe a minute and a half before I started recording. But let her go through her cycle here, and we'll take her for a quick rip and go from there. All right. So the elephant in the room here is how is his centrifugal clutch. You guys remember I was talking about that when because I haven't ridden it since. Well, initially that feels really good, because if you're riding them at real low RPMs, the clutch is slipping a lot. That feels good. That grab nice and smooth. Hear the old ACS pump. Don't have to worry about that. I heard it before when I was getting it on my bench, because these old systems, they just weep out air. So when they're sitting there, they go low. It feels old style. They don't quite have the handling of the new ones. It's fine. It's just a lot different. You ride a new one, you just go, oh. Good old Spyders. A lot of cars around there, man, just waiting for a door to come flinging open. Startle the heck out of you. Boy, you talking about your 1,000-yard stare. That boy right there just had it, didn't he? A little soft on the takeoff. Sheriff in town. Speaking of sheriff, what's the speed limit through here? It's probably not 40. wonderful. I don't have no idea what the temperature is. Spyder's saying it's 82, but she was sitting out there with the fans running and all that kind of good jazz. He says I put him in trailer mode. He doesn't look like he's in trailer mode anymore. Alright, just stay over 4,000 all the time. Obviously you can't do that when you're idling. Boy, these newer seats are so much more comfortable. I think it was around 16, 17, somewhere in there that they made a change and they were noticeably more comfortable. I hope he, I didn't know, I hope he likes a backrest. But these, you know, you got that little lever, you just click underneath and whip them out of there. But one of the things, I haven't checked that out. The little shock goes weak on these things, and it can hold up your seat perfectly fine until you put that backrest on. It's their backrest is substantial. It's high quality, and she's heavy. Uh-oh, somebody's getting something done. Yard maintenance. Gonna get their place all dolled up today. This ought to be a good one to catch old Rick on. That boy'd like him some bread, I bet you. Wow. That's like the third wasp I've seen come swiping by. Oh my Lord. Look at this road. Ooh-wee. I told you to come run through here one of these days and it's going to be all nice and shiny. Oh, she smells new too. Come on, Rick. Be out here roaming around, son. Nope. I think you would really like this red Spyder. Seen that guy busting out of that door and I thought maybe that was him. I should have probably woed up and let that boy go by too. Looked like he was hanging a left. That's why you need to pay extra attention. I waved at him. I didn't see him back, but he probably flipped me off. It's amazing how much more scrunched up you are on the older Spyders. You guys ride any of those, you know, the pre-Project Rushmore road glides and street glides. It's like, is there a target audience, you know, like an Asian country where the people are just naturally a little bit smaller? I'm not a tall person by no means, but the things feel scrunched up. Really scrunched up. Man, you can flat fill there, rolling through the one and only radiator right there behind that cover. Just probably maybe a foot from your foot, maybe about 18 inches. But when that fan's on, it almost feels like it's touching you. They're hot. And the fans on these things, like I say, they just run non-stop. They keep the temperature correct and everything. But you get people that block that thing off and, oh man, they start going through water pumps. It smokes water pumps. Namely the water pump oil seal. Because the drive, it goes through the outer, or I guess the inner clutch cover. And it's being driven by the end of the crankshaft, or maybe it's a balancer, I don't remember which. But so the shaft for the water pump has an oil seal. Well, I think the the heat of people blocking those things off. It was amazing the people that didn't block them off or didn't put some fancy cage thing on there because it looks like something, you know. Well, it's enough to slow it down. And BRP did some testing, so they capped that thing off and then took that bottom plate out. Everybody thought that was the answer. And actually, the way the wind goes when you're going down the road, it's actually stopping the air from coming out. It's like a neutral zone in there. Yeah, it's not good. I was told to explicitly tell everybody, do not take that bottom plate out, and do under no circumstances block that vent off. You know, so forever, you know, people do first service, and you know, people always like hyper look at their bike, make sure the guy didn't, worthless tech didn't scratch my bike. And I do the same thing. If I ever had a car or bike or something, it's overly anal. But anyway, they see the grill in the left-hand side. You wouldn't believe how many calls and people literally screaming, "Wow, I'm gonna sue your company," swearing up and down that we didn't put the right grill back in. And I mean, all those years of screaming, getting screamed at by them people. In 2014, the 1330s, guess what they had on the right-hand side? Because there's no radiator there anymore. It's up in the nose of it. And then everybody wants that grill put in, and BRP's wise enough to make that grill so it would not fit in there. I have seen them hacked in. It's baling wire and duct tape. But you don't want any resistance. You want that air to just whiz through. Because when you're going down the road, it flows through there. It's all been calculated out. They'll fly right through there. And when you're going down the road, it goes around you. It doesn't get you while you're going down the road. Unless you had a crazy side wind that was blowing it back at you. You know, even an air-cooled engine will make you hot if you got a crazy side wind. Hey, he's got it open. And he's not there. Oh, no. I've mentioned, you know, I should just wave anyway. Now I'm getting people commenting going, just wave anyway. Maybe he's in there. Give her a little manual downshift. Oh, I went too far. Went into neutral. Oh, that's right. These things don't, yeah, they don't do that. The old ones go in the neutral. It's like when you go forward and then go to reverse. All the new ones, you know, you come to a stop, hit reverse, it skips neutral and goes right to reverse. Well, these go in the neutral first, and then you got to click again and go into reverse. Man, that Tahoe is good looking as holy heck. Oh, hello there, Sea to Sky. This is your grandpa's bag. And the life cycle of Spyders, that'd be about right. This one goes way back. Come on back. I've seen it in the shop. Let's do a little walkie walk around here. Take a good look at that seat. So, had it wrapped in that back. I was just telling you, you got to hit it twice to get in reverse on these old ones, and I've done it to myself. But I get the seat on here, and I look and I go, well, what is on there? So it had a white bag, and then there's a plastic bag, and I threw the plastic bag on there, and it left marks on it, and it was actually kind of sticky. And BMW spray cleaner and polish took it right out of there. That's a good looking Spyder. God almighty. That old boy must be proud. He's definitely going to be proud now that he doesn't have a rag covering up the duct tape gun. Yeah, I was talking to the parts manager. That seat and his backrest, these two together, that's dang near $2,000 worth of stuff there. Those old backrests were crazy expensive. They got a lot of mechanical stuff to them, but they're just incredible quality though. When I had it off of there, you could see the CB radio on there. Of course, I knew it had it because I've seen the antennae on here. That's pretty cool. That was pretty fancy back in the day. I'm gonna fly a wheel here and scoop through my little thing there. I just can't quite figure, well, if you flew it good enough, the front and rear would be pretty close to following each other. And if you do fly a wheel on a trike or inverted trike, the anti-counter steering comes back. I don't know if you know that. If you get one whizzing in the air, it now rides like a motorcycle. You have to counter steer to steer, but you know, oh, look at that. They come around there so fast, they come into this lane, and that's dangerous. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed all the shenanigans with this thing. It's been fun, actually. These things are so deep-seated in my head, I can literally work on them without even thinking about it. Anyway, is that a piece of gum? Alright. Thanks for coming along for the rip. Well, hello there, YouTube. Super nice out here today.
Yes.
It's like probably 71, 72. Nice little breeze.
Perfect.
Feels very comfortable. Well, that gentleman come and pick up that Spyder. He was super pumped about having that seat on there. He's happy. You know, his bike's all running good and serviced up, ready to go play.
Nice.
But yeah, that was a good ending to the day when he showed up. And Kelly ended up, because we're down the cashier today, so the parts people can act as cashiers too, so she billed him out and stuff. And
very nice gentleman.
Yep, nice dude. But anyway, I think on that, we will call it a weekend.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have a wonderful Saturday or Sunday.
Heck yeah. All right.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.